there's no break here. Once you complete work and we get stuff done, then I will implement a break. We just started class 5 minutes ago. That's all I can say. Okay, so anyways, take a seat, please. Just start out. Okay, you're gonna sit behind Nari, but not directly behind him, to the kind of to the right. And yeah. I need you to do this too now. Real quick, once you're done, tear it out and just hold it up. I'll come and get it for you. All right. I got it. All right. So we talked about this a little bit on Tuesday. Okay. I just want to go over it, right? Scribes. Scribes are the people that wrote stuff down. Okay, you had to go to school for this. Okay, they were writing down the hieroglyphics. Okay, remember, hieroglyphics is what? Quran. Okay, I'm going to go to Yankiel. Yankiel, what are hieroglyphics? Kind of. Could be. Right? Does anyone else have any idea what hieroglyphics are? Jay? Say again? Does that mean what? Sure. What else? Carson? Yes. Okay. It is specifically the written language used by the Egyptians. Okay. Written language that included symbols and pictures. Okay. And it didn't just apply to letters and words and phrases. It also applied to numbers. Right. So what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of ancient Egyptian math. Okay. Super cool. Right. And a lot of the other classes had a lot of fun with this. Okay. Right. So a lot of the other classes had fun with it. Something to keep in mind, right? The scribes had to go to school for a really long time. Does anyone remember how long they went to school for? Just writing, Carson? A century? They were in school for 100 years? Closer? Okay. So remember, this is a human being and they are going to school. They cannot go to school for 10 million years. That, they would be dead, right? So, let's see a reasonable guess here. Zanan. Yeah, it was like 12 to 15 years, okay? Are you done? 10 to 15 years, or sorry, 12 to 15 years, okay? It's a long time, and all they're doing is writing stuff over and over and over again. The reason it's so challenging is because hieroglyphics, how many, well, let me ask you this. How many letters are in the English alphabet? Does anyone know?
6.
Anthony?
26.
26, good job. Okay? 26. A to Z. 26. Stephen and Amir, stop talking to people in the hallway. Blow your nose. Just go sit back down. Thank you. Okay? 26 letters. There are over 700 pictures and symbols that are associated with a letter, a word, a phrase, a number in Egyptian hieroglyphics. It's a lot, right? A lot to remember. Okay? Okay, let's go. Come on. You guys take 5 minutes to blow your nose, and I don't understand why. So, today we're going to be talking about specifically the numbers, okay? And once again, we touched on this a little bit on Tuesday, but it's always a really fun activity that I like to do. Because it lets you be a scribe, right? And you're doing the Egyptian math, okay? So, every single symbol has a correlated number, okay? And the commas are a little bit different, but this is essentially what it means, okay? If we have single bars or grouped bars, that's going to be a number from 1 to 9. Yes, Stephen? Oh, you're not. Okay. So the bars are 1 to 9. Once we get to 10, once we hit 10, the 10 is almost like an archway, like an old style door, not like that doorway.
Like a rainbow?
Kind of, but not as wide as a rainbow. It's like a narrow rainbow, right? Then we get to 100, right? 100 is like a little spiral, okay? Or if you played music, it's the bass clef, right? Yes, Cry. I can't hear you. So, do you have a question? What is your question? Okay, if you can think of it, let me come back. All right, AJ and Jay. Please stop. Okay, so I'm taking 3 for the response. I'm just asking you something. I didn't just ask you, I asked Jay as well. Jay, face forward. Stop touching. Once we get to 1,000, 1,000 looks like kind of like a guitar, electric guitar with like Pac-Man at the top, right? Kind of cool, right? Okay, then we get to 10,000. Okay, 10,000. Now we're like straight up artists, right? We gotta draw. Okay, it's a finger. Specifically, it's your right finger. Okay, your right index finger. Okay, it's long. It's pointed to the left. It's your right index finger. Then we get to 100,000. I know the commas are messed up. I will fix it. Okay, 100,000. You're drawing a frog. What? Okay. Then we get to 1 million, and it's got going like this. Okay. Right? So, no, I did it on purpose, right? It's funny. Okay. Can you imagine trying to do math in Miss Williams's class, and you have to draw a tree frog to get the correct answer? And if you don't draw it correctly, it might get misinterpreted as something else. It might get misinterpreted as one of the 700 or more picture symbols that represent words and phrases, right? Or you're like doing your taxes, or you're balancing a checkbook, or you have money and you have a $100 bill, but instead of 100, it just has spirals on it, right? Spirals, right?
Spirals.
What's one thing? What are the numbers grouped by? Like, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Because we're gonna skip those two numbers. And then we go from 1 through 9 to 10, then to 100, then to 1,000, then to 10,000, then to 100,000, then to 1 million. So it's actually grouped by tens, by hundreds, by thousands, by millions. Okay? Everything else, pretty much every number can be written with these 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 symbols. Pretty much every single number can be written using a combination of those symbols. Okay? We're writing, when we write using the hieroglyphics, okay? You're writing like you're writing a number. Okay? Just break it down. So like if I had to write the number 549, okay? I would write the 100 5 times. I would do the spiral 5 times. Okay? Actually, let me just do it real quick. Okay? I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Okay? I would write spiral, spiral, spiral. It's really not though.
How are you doing this?
Spiral, spiral. Because it's my shoulder, it's not my arm. Right?
Oh.
So that's oh no. Oh. That's alright. Alright, listen. Keep the focus, okay? So we have 500 there. Okay, what number did I say? 549, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 500 already. Okay? Now I'm gonna go to the next numbers place, right? Which is tens. How many tens are in 549? Hey, AJ.
4.
4, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna write the 10 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then I would write 9, right? Which is just a bunch of bars. 1, 2, 3, stacked up against each other. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ow. Oh, God, that hurt. Okay. So that is how you write 549 in Egyptian hieroglyphics. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so you're going to have an opportunity to do that yourself. Okay, listen, you can skip the matching part. Okay, so that first activity, or that first block, you can skip all that. Go straight to write the numbers using Egyptian hieroglyphics and work down. I'm not looking for you to finish this. I am not looking for you to finish this. But I am looking to see how far you can get in a certain amount of time. Okay? I think you're good. Oh, Quran's out. Yeah. So once Quran gets back, yes. Okay? So, are there any questions before we begin? Are there any questions?
No.
So it depends on what you're doing, right? So it might be an equation, right? So there are a couple of equations down here at the bottom, towards the bottom. The last part, you're filling in a pattern, right? So you got to translate the numbers, figure out what number it is, and then figure out what the next number is, and figure out what goes in between. Okay? The third activity, you're just translating numbers. So you're looking at the first one, it says 100, 100, 100, 10. So it would be 310, right? Okay? And then the activity that you're starting with, you're actually drawing the hieroglyphics. Okay? What's that? Yes, this will stay here. Okay? I'll keep the key on the board. Okay? Because I know it's not on your thing. Any other questions? Amir? I'm not going to go into that story. I didn't break my arm, number 1. Okay? So, any questions? Is it an actual question? Go. What do you think that is? So it's just 1, but repeat. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But then you would add that up to determine a certain number, right? All right. Without further ado, you're going to have 20 minutes. 20 minutes to do this, okay? 20 minutes. Let's do 15. Let's do 15 minutes. Let's do 15 minutes. Okay, skip that first part, yep. Okay. Again, not looking for you to finish. Not looking for you to finish. You can, don't make me regret this. Do not make me regret this. Steven, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Alex, are you paying attention? Do not make me regret this. You may work with partners. However, volume level needs to be at a 0.5. You hear that?
Yeah.
So if it goes above that, we'll go back to silent soda. Okay? Go.